Yes, yes. The boys are back. You're listening to Knock 'em Out the Box, episode 183.
183 and Sap.
My name is Vinnie Paz. I'm here with my co-host, with the co-most, the mystic, majestic, left, right, left kid, Mr. Brendan Long. What's the word, Pani?
Chilling. I'm chilling. I'm ready for this weekend. We got a big
Yes, we do. Not with
day
us
day
is
side.
sick e-bike Billy Betts.
Yo,
This
this
guy
fuck
says
this
we're both
Billy.
sick. He sees it fit to pack up and get out of town. But
The homie
Pazzy
came back
goes
for one show.
one show,
He
only to
sits it,
bail.
and then he Billy bails. Billy bails.
He's here
Billy.
for two. He's going for three. Hey,
That's
look,
it.
it looks like somebody we know. One's looking this way, one's looking that way.
Was it? Oh.
Pazzy loves when this happens.
Oh, without the
Friday
beard.
night pro box. Oh, with the beard too.
Oh, without the beard. Go ahead. What do we got? Friday night.
Pro box TV, guys, free. Tune in.
YouTube.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube's.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Francisco Veron, 15-1, 10 KOs versus Roy Monvilla, 27-3, 25 KOs, fought boots.
Pete Rashidi else.
These two are Speedy Rashidi. Gave him his lone defeat. These two are going to sling the dogs, guys. This is a nice old school Friday night fights.
I'll take it.
There's more on the card, but B and I have heard that some of it is falling apart, so we're not even going to discuss it because we don't want to give you guys a fight that doesn't even come to fruition.
Yeah.
There's late replacements, but it's going to be a full card. You know what I mean? Just who is there? We don't know yet. Francisco Veron, Roy Monvilla. I just think it's going to be all out war.
Yeah.
I think Veron is a little bit better. I think he ekes out a decision in a war.
Okay.
That's my prediction. B, how do you see it going?
Veron is the A side if it goes, how they design the poster. Yeah. So I'm going to say Veron by decision, Romain Villa. I'm trying to look up Romain Villa now. Have we seen him since
Boots?
Yeah.
Have we seen him or has he fought? Because they're two very different questions.
You know what I mean?
I think he's fought, but we haven't seen him. So I can't say, oh, he looked great in this fight against this guy, because there's no one comparatively. Yeah. He's been in there real. Speedy Rashidi at that point.
Bro, no, he got knocked the fuck out after Boots. No, after Boots in the third round. By Ricardo Salas Rodriguez, who he fucking
Veron might stop him then, but he's just not like a monster puncher.
Whew. That was at T-Mobile Arena. I'm going to tell you, I remember this, and it was on the Canelo Berlanga card. Okay. That's why I was saying, like, let me see why he's fighting on Pro Box now. Not to disparage Pro Box, but and then he came back and he won against. So we did see him again. He won against Alexander Duran at Roberto Duran Arena in Panama City. Alexander Duran.
Yeah. One of Roberto's kids' sons.
Is it? I don't think so.
I think it is.
Is it?
His one son's in Miami and he raps and boxes.
Yeah, no, that's not this guy.
No, I know it's not. That's what I mean. Look, I want to get Roberto Duran's one of my heroes. I'm not going to get into his personal life, but trust me, there's a lot of kids. Leave it like that. Saturday, the Zone pay-per-view in Riyadh. Okay.
This is fucking stacked.
It is super mega stacked, but we'll just start with Bam. Should we start there or do you want to
Well, this order is how I pulled it from boxing scene, right? Okay. So is this the position Bam is going to start the card against Pumita? See, to me,
no. There's like four fights before that.
That one kid they put on every card is on this card. This is in Riyadh, right?
Yes.
You got Bam versus Pumita Martinez.
That's where I was going to start and basically go with Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes has got to be on before that. No,
that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't look like it to me and you, but I'm going to go as far as saying I think Abdullah Mason's going on before Bam Rodriguez. And that's where I think we should start.
Okay.
Abdullah Mason, 19-0, 17 KOs. Sam Noakes, 17-0, 15 KOs. WBA lightweight championship. Will this be the first Pazzi prospect to be el campeón?
Or will he get knocked out? Because I don't think this thing's going the fucking distance.
Or will he get starts? Because remember, people were calling him Chinny when he got clipped.
He's been down.
He's been down, guys.
Sam Noakes can fucking punch.
They can both punch. I think Abdullah Mason's superior boxing skills will be the difference.
All right.
Tight, short shots, crisp. Like last week, we mentioned that if we were teaching a newcomer to the sport how to throw shots, we would use Virgil Ortiz Jr. I might use Abdullah Mason as to how to do this correctly. He's properly trained. He lives the life. He's also on Deen, which means he's Muslim. They don't drink. They don't smoke. The whole family. The
boring.
They're a close family. They only roll together. They stay out of trouble. They're good kids. Great fighters show up when it's their time to show up, and they don't just win. They obliterate someone. So historically, if you look at people that were great, like Oscar, Shane Mosley, if you go further back, Duran, Sugar Ray, you go, oh, I forgot when he was, 20-0, he fought blah, 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 who was a gun, and they packed him up. So does that happen here? I think it does. I think Abdullah Mason destroys him in 7. I think he's on his ass.
I think
blasts him out.
I think Abdullah Mason. See, I'm going to be wrong, and you're going to be right here. But I'm going to stick.
Don't do it, asshole.
No, but I just let me. Maybe it's wishful thinking for me. I think this is an all-out war with Abdullah Mason coming out victorious. Okay, but I think that this is a war where both guys have to show some mettle. I think both guys go down. I think they both get up, but I think Abdullah Mason gets a second wind and parks Sam Noakes in the 8th.
So our predictions aren't far off. How we get there is what's different.
Well, how it ends isn't far off. How we get there is
right.
Sorry.
Yeah. I think
it's going to be a war. You think it's going to be a one-sided victory? That's interesting to me.
I think it's 2 rounds of one-sided power boxing. Then 4th, 5th, and 6th.
This fucking Sam Noakes can crack.
He can crack. So can he clip him? Can he time him? He's got to time him. He's not faster than him. How do you beat that? Right?
Timing beats speed.
Timing beats speed every time. Can he get his timing? I think Abdullah Mason's offense is too creative.
I didn't realize Sam Noakes.
He does what you wanted Emiliano Vargas to do. Take something off of those shots, then put some on, then this.
I'm gonna look at the. Oh, he beat Ivan Mendy.
Yeah,
Sam Noakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably his best name. Let's not front. Abdullah Mason doesn't have a crazy resume. They're both young, undefeated, fighting for a title. This is great. This is really what boxing is and should be. All right, we feel like we've built them. We feel like they're ready. A belt opened up, however that belt opened up, at lightweight with the Lomachenko leaving, Kambosos getting beat up by everyone, Haney leaving. There's belts there now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we see an American star on
Abdullah Mason.
Yeah, and I think if what happens in your prediction, we see an American star.
Absolutely.
If he goes down, gets cracked in the 3rd, and gets up and wins his first championship in a fight that he got knocked down, and you're painting an American story. This kid does go down, but he gets up. Look, Tito Trinidad did it until Bernard. Like, Tito's gonna go down, but he's gonna end up.
But he's gonna get. Oscar used to go down.
He did.
Guys would go down. And they got
usually
back up.
Fuck, and punch the ground. Like, you clipped me. When Loma went down, that's how he went down.
Yeah.
I was playing with him.
Linares, yeah.
Jesse Bam Rodriguez, 22-0, 15 KOs versus Pumita Martinez, 18-0, 9 KOs. Pumita is a gun. This is for the ring. the WBC and WBO. I don't know about where who has the IBF and who has the BA. I thought Bam's the ring guy. Bam's the real guy at this division, guys. So make no mistake, he's the lineal guy. But I always go when we're putting the notes together for the show, babe. So, who the fuck got these belts?
It's BCBO on the line, you said, right?
BCBO and lineal ring.
And ring.
Yeah. Right. So there's 2 belts out there. Guys, guys, just so you know, for Brandon and I, when we're doing work for the show, BoxRec doesn't recognize. I think it's the
WBA. Yeah,
they got heat with them, so we always got to dig around and go, who's got the BA? Who's got the
fucking
BA?
Annoying.
I don't know. It's mad annoying. So I don't know. I don't know as the BA or the IBF. I don't know how. I know Bam wants to unify, but then sometimes when you're the guy, you just go, look, I'm the guy. There's so Pumita is ranked number 1. So this is how you make fights, guys. Bam is the lineal guy, and he's fighting the number 1 guy. Kaz Ioka, Carlos Cuadras, David Jimenez, Fumalela Cafu, the Maloney guy still hanging around, Pedro Guevara, Malajica, Garcia Perez, Rene Calixto Bibiano. One of those guys has to have those other 2 belts. But this is the fight for look, against anybody, I'm going, Pumita is a gun. I mean, I don't know that anyone can beat Bam.
I don't think so. I think this is another highlight reel victory for Bam Rodriguez. And I think he does it in spectacular fashion, scoring a 9th round stoppage of Pumita.
I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Okay.
If he does Pumita dirty, this is his best win of his career, of his young career. He's still a kid.
Better than Quadras.
Fadi, who's with him right now, who's with Bam.
Yeah. Fadi, always rubbing elbows with the top guys in the sport. Pretty dope. Great job he's got. And a great job he does. Look, so it's well-deserved.
Boxing Arabia, guys, follow it. Look,
go check it out.
Ancajas was a gun. Pumita fought him. Then 2 fights in Japan. Kaz Ioka that were fight of the year type fight, the first one. Goes over, you can't win over there. And then we said, you can't win out of town. And then me and you said, they're surprisingly always giving people the thing.
They overcompensate, so
they don't get nice as Japanese.
Well, they don't want to get labeled.
They don't want to get labeled as you get hosed. They don't want to be viewed as Texas. So they go, this was kind of close. Give it to that guy who flew in. Just do it the opposite.
He got off a flight.
Which is just as bad, guys.
Certainly. All right.
What happens?
Oh, boy. I don't think this one's close. I think this is going to be a systematic beatdown. Bam just seems so focused. And he's getting a little salty in some of his interviews where you can see that there's some bite. He's a very serious guy. He's not a goofball. The more they talk to him, the more he speaks, the more we get to know who Jesse Rodriguez is. And he looks like a little sweet guy, but he's not. This is a mean guy who wants to take you out.
It's a mean fighter.
I think he dismantled Pumita. What did I say? 10th round stoppage?
Yes.
What do you think? What says you?
Minus 750. Guys, Bam is a 7.5
to 1 favorite.
Pumita is plus 600.
Okay.
I'm just seeing real quick if I can get us an over under.
While you're doing that, it's got to do something. Stand by.
Guys, I'm looking for the over under. It looks like it's 9.5. Brendo,
I'm
it's
back.
kind of where we're leaning is where they're calling it. And this is why
Okay.
the house always wins. 9.5 rounds.
Okay.
But will it go halfway in the 10th? That's what you see. Guess what? I see it the same.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit more competitive than you do until then. I don't mean like it's we have it even going into
Right.
that round.
Okay.
But whereas you think it's a domination and stopped in the 10th, I think Pumita has some moments because I just think he's really good.
He is really good.
If and so we Brendan and I have the same pick, Bam in 10. If we're both wrong and he gets packed up like inside 4, 5, or 6, we gotta think about where he's at. We have him at 3 in the world, and you're not
4.
really.
We have him at 4.
We have him at 4. I don't know if you're
Looking right
gonna
at it.
knock Usyk or Bud, but who do we have at 3? Anyway,
Anyway,
I don't know
no.
how you knock
I
either of
don't think
them
he
off.
moves. No matter what he doesn't
So
move.
he packs him up in 1. We don't move him. An
Can't move
undefeated
him.
guy who has
Can't
a
move him.
belt. Didn't
Can't.
Pumita won a belt in? Maybe Pumita has a belt. When we said who has the other ones, didn't he win one in those Kazioka fights?
Let me see.
Pumita might be bringing one of those belts into this, and then Bam is
Bam's got the BC, the BO,
so the
and
IBF,
ring.
the IBF, and BA. We don't know where it's at. Up next, guys, Brian Norman Jr. 28-0 versus 22 KOs. 22-0 with 22 KOs versus Devin Haney. 32-0, 15 KOs for the WBO bout at 47.
This is the hardest fight to pick, I think, on the card. And I don't mean by winner.
I'd Are you saying Vegas has this as the closest?
No,
In your
I'm
mind,
in my
I'm
mind.
saying I'm agreeing with. Okay, I'll bet before I look, which I'm going to now, that this is the closest.
But it's got to be even odds, right?
What? It's even.
Is it? What do we got?
Plus 102. That's as even as you can get.
Okay.
Norman is a favorite at
Is a favorite.
135, minus 135. This is guys in Vegas. This is a pick 'em. This is the closest pick 'em in the history of the show that I think is going to end up with someone getting flatlined. Did that make sense? I mean, grammatically, did it make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I want you to tell me because I want to bounce off of this, and this will be a devil's advocate type of deal for the Knockies. Okay. So you think Brian Norman's gonna? P.S. I do too. I'm picking Brian Norman for the record. I want to get that out of the way first, but I want to, I want to, I want to go back. I want to backtrack. I want to call back. I'm picking Brian Norman via 7th round stoppage. Okay. But I think there's a chance Haney can stink this fucker out.
Devin Haney gets this win. It's in an absolute stinker.
Stinker.
So what Brendan and I are predicting, and we're not, I haven't given my pick yet, but doesn't mean we're picking him. But if he were to win, bet the farm that it's in a stinker. Where you could almost say he ran. In the performance of the last ring thing he was on in Times Square.
Correct.
Esque performance. A stinky, boring, stink it out type fight. A question for you before I continue on. Is Devin an undefeated guy in Devin Haney? 2-weight. He was a champion at 35 and 40? Or no? Do you believe his
Wait,
chin?
hold on. I think he was a champion. We got to look this up. Keep going.
Is his chin as trash as we suspect it to be? And anyone's first answer to us can go, his chin's garbage. And they go, he has no losses.
Okay.
How are you saying that? How is it possible that you can say someone's chin is garbage when they're undefeated? How does that exist in the same reality?
Well, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you this in watching some stuff for this episode. Brian Norman's got bad feet. So if Devin Haney chooses to do what we're saying, stay outside, pump that jab, and get out of there and stink it out, that's how you're going to win. It can happen.
Right, because Norman has scored big knockouts against guys who stood in front of him.
Correct. That's out, guys. Can Norman get inside the jab? Brendan and I would go, you get inside that with your feet.
Can he cut the ring off?
Yes. A huge part of cutting the ring off is your feet. He doesn't have good feet.
Right, okay.
So will he walk through the fire of someone who punches like a pink poodle? At 35, punched like a pink poodle, let alone 40 and
47. Yeah.
Has he fought at 47 yet? Or is his debut at 47 a title shot?
No, wasn't the last fight.
That stinker against, what's his name? That I'm mixing up. Who did he
fight? That you mixed up last show?
Yes.
Jose Ramirez.
Right. And I said Ramirez can beat him.
They both weighed 143 pounds for that.
Okay.
Ryan Garcia was at 140 pounds. There was no belt on the line, I don't believe.
So they emailed Rolly Romero.
Oh wait, no. He had a WBC junior welterweight belt because he beat Prograis for it. All right. Do you think? Now, obviously, Devin Haney has lost. It's just not reflective on his record. Because Ryan Garcia was on PEDs.
And he lost to Vasily Lomachenko. I don't know why you won't say it.
Yes, well, I mean, because
you're a Loma hater. You're a Loma hater.
No, I'm not a Loma hater. That's because officially that's a win. That was officially a win.
So when you look back at
Ryan Garcia is a no contest.
You look back at 6th and 7th grade. You view in your mind Sweet Pea and Chavez as a draw.
Well, it's just what it's scored. You have to score it that way. That's what it's.
That's not what happened, though.
Okay. But if you ask me if he has a draw on his record, I go, yeah, against Chavez. If you ask me if Hagler has losses on his record, one of them is Ray Leonard. I don't think he lost to him, but it's there.
You're a strapper.
No.
I mean, yeah, you are.
Knock it off. You know what? You know what I say to that? See this?
He's threatening me with a knife. He's threatening me with a knife.
That's what I do on this show. All right? I'm the boss, okay?
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
I never saw that
movie, but I like the line.
Listen, he's got a devastating loss, just not scored as such.
I think Brian Norman Jr. has top 5 left hooks in the sport. Okay. What was Ryan Garcia landing at will against Devin Haney?
So that's and Ryan Garcia's slow feet.
Yeah, his feet are terrible almost. He's unorthodox.
Fast hands, slow feet.
I don't know. I'll tell you this. Brian Norman Jr. has man strength.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Haney can post all the pictures he wants of muscles and the 6-packs and the AI, that are making him have a 10-pack or whatever.
Is that a thing now? Guys are doing this?
They said something about it. They said say stuff's libel. Did I say the things that I saw were absolutely AI?
And then they say like Emiliano Vargas puts like ab makeup on.
But look, I don't know how you train this guy to get out of the way of a left hand magic.
I don't either.
I don't care about those. We're showing video of him keeping his right hand up high when he pops that jab out there. Okay, let's see when there's someone coming at you trying to
Right.
kill you.
Well, it's he's not applying it in fights.
You're
That's
not
great.
you don't apply your trade to your trade, then we don't care. You could
Right.
show me that all day. I always reference the when they put Rocky's arm behind his arm to
Yeah.
train how to beat to fight southpaw, whatever he
Southpaw.
does in the movie. I don't under I am a firm believer in not teaching an old dog new tricks. Not that Devin Haney's old. He's young, he's undefeated, and he's a 2 division champion. I do not think Bill Haney is a good coach by any stretch of the imagination. I think he has no fucking clue what he's doing. He's not an elite trainer. He's not even a good trainer.
Agreed on all those.
I think they're bozos as a team. I think they're bozos as father and son. I think some form of raw talent has gotten Devin this far. And I think he's been in there with an absolute gun with Lomachenko, who he was 2 weight divisions bigger than, not by the night of the fight, and lost. And Ryan Garcia did whatever drug he did, and he still gets hit with all of those punches that was erased.
Right.
I think he's a 2-loss fighter in reality. No, Brendan's right. It's not on the record. But on the record, he's a 2 division undefeated professional.
This is why I say that. He now knows how to lose. Even though it was a no contest, he knows how to lose. He knows guys less and less go out on their shield.
He knows he lost to Lomachenko. At night.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Because it wasn't scored that way. What I'm saying is they read cards to him and it said you lost, right? He
Social
got
media
down.
And people walking up to take pictures with him have done more for that win with an asterisk next to it than the scorecards being read. Him getting, bro, I'm talking because of his age.
Right.
That all that people wrote and still wrote is Lomachenko whooped your ass.
Right.
White, black, and Spanish.
But
all of the people who are tribal were all like, you got your ass whooped.
Listen to me. My point is, Loma didn't put him on his ass, and I'm not disparaging Loma.
Understood.
What I'm saying is he got the shit kicked out of him by Ryan Garcia. But the thing was, that fight wasn't that wide. Ryan Garcia didn't do much except for those big punches.
No, you're right.
I mean,
yeah, you could argue Haney was winning the moment.
He was.
Yeah.
So what is going to be different in this fight?
But I mean, you're talking beat the shit out of. You're talking face plant knockdowns. You know what I mean? I think
so. This could be that. To all the reasons you said.
I just want to say, when you see something like this as a fight, you go, "What's the low hanging fruit?" This guy can't block a left hook, so I'm picking a left hook to end it. You got to be a real jerk off to do that. I'm picking a left hook to end it. That's how much I think he can't get out of the way. Now, what you're saying is, no, fire that straight right hand up the middle.
No, I think
him with that. You know,
I think use your physical strength here for Norman. Impose your will if you can, but remember, don't chase him because he's not gonna fuck. If he's gonna stink it out, you got to stink it out. If he's got, you know what I mean. If you'll get the feel 2.5 rounds into the third round, like he's not. I think
he's got an underrated boxing IQ and ability. Ryan Norman Jr.
Yeah. Well, let's see if those feet can get him to the target.
Come over the top of that jab with a right hand. Daze him with that left hook.
Right.
Throw a reverse combo. Jab, hook off the jab. Sting him because he can't block it. Then a right hand. Reverse of the combo.
Right.
Hook off the jab. Because throw the jab. Hook off it. Boom.
Garcia was landing right hands too.
Yes. Throw a double jab, B. Hook off of it. Sting him right up the middle and pack him up. Throw a reverse. Throw the 3-2. Throw the 3-2.
Norman doesn't seem phased by any of the lights right now. No. Doesn't seem phased by any of the trash talk from the Haney side. I mean, Devin Haney's really just heel turned completely.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really unlikable people, and I'm not talking about what B is, the heel turn. You give me a good heel, I'll crack up
Right.
all day long.
Yeah.
He's
He's
bad
not.
at
He's
it.
bad at it.
He's a bad shit talker. When they reference Islam, I don't know if I've ever told you this. I know I haven't said this on air. I don't know if I ever have off. They use the wrong words Islamically, like Arabic.
Probably. I mean,
No,
I
no,
take,
I'm not,
yeah,
I'm telling
yeah.
you. I'm
Oh,
not
oh,
asking
okay.
you. I'm telling you. Like if you're praising God and you say like Alhamdulillah, that means literally like it's Arabic for praise God. Instead of giving you salams, they'll be like Alhamdulillah and saying hello. Like they're
They're
so
off.
yes.
Contrived.
Yes, it's so contrived, and it's not my place to talk about their dean, but I can talk about facts. He always says the wrong thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
someone went to give, you've heard salam alaikum your whole life. You're in
Sure.
New York. They'll give you the role. They'll say subhanallah to you about. That's like
Right.
that's like if something bad happened, you would go, oh subhanallah. Oh, they have cancer. Subhanallah. They're such goofs. They're so goofy as humans. You know what I mean? I don't mean to bring Islam into this, but they do actually say the wrong things there. That's not me and not
Right.
liking. You know what I'm saying? They're so goofy and everything's contrived. The heel shit is contrived. Everything is contrived.
Yeah. Like they don't know how to dress. They just wear like expensive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they don't know how to
Yeah.
put
Which
this
is
shit
like the
together.
opposite of how me and you grew up. Like, yo, this is hot now, but you're wearing it wrong. Like those type of
Oh yeah.
things. You know what I
Well,
mean?
it's
They're wearing
it's
those flared pants that are probably $1,200 for the
right.
jeans.
Well,
You know?
it's like Floyd. I always said like Floyd just buys what's on the mannequin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like
Floyd looked like Princess Leia, like courtside, like 3 seasons ago. Remember that? He looked like Han Solo.
yeah, he had the fucking boots with the fucking the shit the jacket had a tail on it.
Mm-hmm.
He got
Yeah, Haney
destroyed
is,
for that.
but Haney's the same way, like you said. It's like
Remember when those like big chunky Balenciaga boots,
yes, yes,
the sneakers that were out?
yeah,
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 terrible. All
yeah.
right, so how do you what's your prediction?
Seventh round, and I think it might be 4 rounds to 2. Haney going into it.
He starts beating on him.
And he's catches. I think he's setting it up. I think he's setting it up. I think
Do
he's going
you
to George
think
Foreman, Michael Moore him. Get his timing, get his timing, get his timing. It doesn't look so great. It's a little bit
right?
boring. It doesn't look so great for it's 4-2 Haney, maybe 3-3 going into the seventh. This is not some sort of it was just a fucking avalanche. And then I think I would reverse the combination, Brendan. I think a left hand's going to play its part, but low
Yeah,
hanging fruit is the pick. Oh, left hook, he can't defend it. Blah blah blah. I double
you're
jab,
saying
hook off it, right hand. I reverse the combo. That's the great Pazzini telling me that.
mm,
I'm picking seventh round, a brutal knockout
okay.
for
I'm
Brian
saying
Norman.
corner stoppage. Bill throws in the
Oh, I
towel.
don't know what I'd like more. Seeing him fucking
Bill
beaten and
Bill
battered.
Bill throws in the towel after bitching to the referee that like
That Norman's
no
doing X, Y, and Z. He's hitting behind the head. He's hitting low.
he's punching him.
He's hitting him. He's
He's
hitting my
hitting him.
son. He jumped up on the ring multiple times during training in Vegas, and we're
I
like,
know. We said
"Stop
it on the
beating my
show. Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Stop beating my." And they're like, "No, he's fighting."
It's what happens. All right.
If let me ask you this: if we're saying there's a 15 to 25% chance Devin Haney stinks it out and wins, do you come back next week and give him credit for the win? I mean,
Sure.
a shit show.
Sure. If he doesn't get knocked out, like we're saying, or stopped, or TKO'd, yeah, you have to. All
Or
right.
dropped enough times,
Yeah.
but
Then he fought a better, smarter fight. If you can't cut, there's only so if everybody could run and win, they would.
that's what they would do.
Right. So if you can't cut the ring off,
Right.
that's on you. Learn how to cut the
if,
ring off.
if you agree with me that Norman doesn't have the best feet,
Yeah, if he
how does
turns
he
his
do
back
this?
on him and
Yeah.
runs around the ring, obviously you guys catch my drift. But if he stays on the
I think he
outside,
might. I think he might run. I think he might actually run and jab. Other way around, jab and run.
jab
I
and
think
run.
he actually might jab, run, clinch.
But again, if you can't topple that,
if you can't figure that out, knowing that's what's
on
coming.
you. All right.
David Benavidez, 30-0, 24 KOs. Anthony Yarde, 27-3, 24 KOs. This is Yarde's fourth crack at a real guy at a high level.
Let me tell you something. This ain't going to be fucking close.
He's getting the shit beat out of him.
Shit beat out of him. I don't know what else we can talk about in terms of what David Benavidez does.
Right, and what he's going to do. And
here's what Benavidez needs to do: not get punched by Yarde. And I don't mean punch. Obviously, he's going to take punches. It's a fucking fight. But he's not going to, he can't let Yarde land a big shot on him. Again, that also goes without saying. You don't want anybody to land a big shot on you. If the naturally bigger guy in Yarde does land, Yarde can punch.
It's real power.
Benavidez might be in trouble, especially if he gets hit late with that. Because Benavidez' output is so high that I think there's a chance a little fatigue sets in. You're in Riyadh, get hit with a big shot, might go night-night.
Guys, what Brendan's saying is if Anthony Yarde can punch with Benavidez, because the only thing you can do.
Right.
And catch him in between shots, that's his shot. Because his power is real.
Right. I don't think he can, and I think Benavidez' volume against anybody is a problem, and I think it'll be no different here. I don't think Yarde is world class. I think
Benavidez also has an underrated chin because it hasn't been.
Oh, I'm not going to say. Yeah,
he's been clipped a couple times by
doesn't move.
Guys. He doesn't move. Guys, it's minus 1,200 for Benavidez. Yeah. He's 12-1.
So, guys, listen, we got. Let's see. There's a potential for 3 really good fights on this card, and then the Benavidez Yarde being a dominant headline.
9.5 rounds. I love that under.
I like the under too.
That means it's got to get into halfway through the 10th. I think this ends in 7, 8.
I'm going to say 6 round.
They a shit storm of punches are coming in, and Yarde's corner throws the towel in. You actually see it come in and hit one of the fighters. They get up and like hit the ref or one of the fighters with it. Yes. Because it's such a fucking bloodletting of a fucking 15 punch combination, and this guy looks like a fucking Pez dispenser.
Yeah,
He's going to get the shit beaten out of him. He's got nothing for him. He's on the tail end. He can hit hard, man. That's really it.
That's it.
He doesn't really set them up. He loops them. He does nothing that David Benavidez hasn't seen.
No, did you ever see those videos of like his bunk, like trainer that no one's ever heard of, how he was going to train him for, I believe it was for Kovalev?
I honestly don't think
and it was like, you're going to get your guy killed.
I honestly don't think I remember that. I probably did see it, but that was a long time ago.
So, guys, that says 11 a.m. start time, Eastern Standard Time. Like Vinny pointed out, there's going to be a huge undercard. I don't know what they're going to show in what region you live in.
There's absolutely 4 fights before the ones we spoke on. We spoke on 4 fights, I think, or 3.
Okay.
Bam, Abdullah, Brian Norman,
and Benavidez.
We spoke on 4. I think there's at least 4, guys. I think there's at least 8. I think I actually saw a poster with the full card, and I think it's 8. I won't be shocked if you see 10 fights starting at 11. I wouldn't be shocked if it starts at 11 and there's
and then
2
these
on YouTube,
go on at 6:30.
And then at 1 it goes to DAZN pay-per-view. Guys, it's another pay-per-view, and I'll report back to you with me paying $465 for the year and it like not clicking with my shit. And I'm going to lose my shit and cut a fucking promo.
I don't think last week's was included. I hope this is included.
I'm telling you, I saw the little lock logo on it the last time I was on my zone.
Okay. All right.
Where can they find you at, B?
At the Killer B24 on Twitter, at I_no_that_kid on IG. Write us at kotbboxing@gmail.com. Go to our IG at KOTB Boxing and our podcast page on YouTube. You can check it out at KOTB Podcast. Run those numbers up.
Guys, Vinny. At Vinny_Paz on Twitter. Talk some shit about boxing, music, whatever. At Box Cutter Pazzi on IG. JMTstore.com, the Violent by Design kicks, Pioneer ones. Did you see the commercial yet, Brendo?
It's fucking amazing.
How'd
you guys do that?
We
So
got a
cool.
guy. We got a guy.
I thought you had a time traveling machine.
The South Paul Cannon box cutter Pazzi action figure. You know you want to take a fig bath with him.
I got other plans for that thing.
Yeah, you're doing vile things to it with a Sharpie.
It's, well, not just that.
Oh, no. Good God. JMTstore.com for all music related stuff. Knock them out the box t-shirts. Go.
I think the next thing you got to get a plush Pazzi. I want to
Pazzi. All right.
For the next one, like, remember those wrestling buddies?
Yeah, I think the thing is these are almost sold out. So that's why I keep promoting it. So then we can move to the next one. You don't want to move with new kicks.
No, I know, but how much fun would that be? A plush Pazzi.
Yeah, well, you just beat it up all the time. Hey,
yo.
Say good night, Brendan.
Good night, Brendan.